And if this disappoints you, well, you're just going to have to learn to live with disappointment.
Hello YouTube, it's Man Mountain Link and Bob. We're back again with another episode of what I sold on eBay. This time we're concentrating on items that cost me $2 and under. That's right, $2 and under. Now most people, when they start a new eBay store, they need to fill it up with items. They need to get those items quickly and cheaply, and they end up going one of two directions. They end up going to books, DVDs, CDs, movies, or they end up going to clothing. I went towards books myself because they were plentiful. I paid $5 for $1, so 20 cents a piece on paperback books, 50 cents on hardbacks. I haven't bought any books since January, and several months ago I purged probably 200 listings, and I combined the books into larger and larger groupings because I'm not able to compete against the Goodwill stores and the Better World books. So I'm phasing out the books. And so here are some books I've sold. And this author right here at the end, I won't even try to pronounce his name, but I would buy him again. He sells well. You see that that particular listing is the only one where I actually charge shipping. All the rest of them are free shipping. So not a lot of profit, but there was some. The price was right, and there was no use wasting the listings. I would buy books again, but only if I could find them already in lots. This collecting thousands of books to put together lots is for the birds. I'm not going to do that no more. If I find a box of books and a bunch of them by the same author, yeah, we'll talk about it. But until then, I'm going to swear off the books. Free is always better. Here coming up is some free items that were either given to me or I found in various places or salvaged or whatnot. First up is a lot of 85 circular patches, khaki in color, iron-on patches. Someone hand cut each one of these. I got them at the thrift store after the flood. The next item is a pair of brass buckles. Someone gave me 2 Coach purses, and they were badly mildewed, and they could not be saved. I did manage to save the hang tags, and they sold for $12 for the pair, and I cut the purses apart and got the solid brass buckles off of them. These D-shaped pair sold for $9.99 with free shipping, and I still have a square pair for sale. The next item is some cabling that I got for my computer. I bought a printer. I had the printer for several years. It went bad. I bought another one just like it, used, and had these cords left over. I didn't need them, so I decided I'd put them up for sale, and oddly enough, they sold within a week. The next 2 items are video games. These video games are actually leftovers that I brought up from Alabama when I had a brick and mortar store. So they are already in my possession. I bought them more than 20 years ago. I have no idea what I had in them then, but it wouldn't have been much. As you can tell, the last one here brought quite a bit of money. I was quite pleased. The next one is my bad habit. I'm still selling my empty Grizzly cans. I've sold 2 batches so far. I sold 1 box for $9.99, and I sold another box for $9. The next item's a handkerchief that sold for $15. This was given to me, and It went to California. It belonged to my father. He never used it. He thought it was tacky, but apparently it's all in vogue now. $15 for a bandana. Next item is I believe it's a Coach wallet. It was given to me with the purses. This was actually unused, and I was able to sell it new. Next item I got at the thrift store at Flood. It was a phone cord. I was surprised at the number of red phone cords on eBay. I put mine up for the going price of $3.99 and shipping on top. Next item came out of the free box. It was just a very small plush beaver. Even had the tags cut off of it. Sold for $7.90, I believe. Next item came from the Flood at the thrift store. It's a Power Wheels charger. Pick these up whenever you see them. New ones can get you $20 to $30. This used one brought me $11.11 plus shipping on top. If you can't get it for free, get it as cheap as you can. And one of the cheapest ways to get stuff to sell on eBay is to go to places where you can fill a bag for a certain amount of money, or fill a box, or buy in bulk in any way you can. One of the first items up here is a gasket set for a tractor, International Harvester. I thought I'd be able to get quite a bit more money for this, but after 18 months, I was only able to pull in $25 total. It cost about $8.53 to ship it out. I had $1 into it. The next item comes from a store called Give Me a Five. It's very much like the bins, except we use actual steel bins that are 4 foot deep. So there's quite a bit more digging involved. This is a aerator. This goes on the end of a water hose. Sold for $6 and something. I can't see the screen very well, so you're going to have to read the prices off. I apologize. The next item came from the same store. It's a lot of patches. I have less than 10 cents into these patches. They sold for 11 something. The next item came from the same store. It was sealed in a bag, brand new, and it sold for whatever it sold for. Have less than a quarter into it. Next item is a calculator. I bought a bag of 27 calculators for $42. So a little bit less than $2 into each calculator. This one went to Japan. Sold for $24 and I believe it's 99 cents. Next item is an oil filter wrench. I bought 2 banana boxes of oil filter wrenches for 50 cents a wrench. All the small ones sold quickly. I was selling 3 and 4 wrenches at a time. These wrenches shown are the larger ones for diesel trucks or 4-wheel drives, not for most modern V6s and 4 cylinders. Still have half a banana box. One sells every now and again. This one went to Puerto Rico. Next item is grout. We won't beat this to death. Anybody that's ever seen a video of mine has seen a bottle of grout in it. I bought 300 pounds of this stuff. It was 5 or 6 crates. I paid 30 cents a bottle. I'm selling them for $29.95 a bottle, and shipping them, cubic shipping, cost me $8 to $10 per bottle to ship out. The next item I got at the library sale, where you can fill a bag for $3. So I figure I have a quarter into it. I thought it would be worth more, but it wasn't. It ended up going on a 13% off sale, and it looks like it sold for $4 and something, plus shipping on top. When I decided to quit selling books, I started to look around to find something that could take the place of those items in my store, and one of the items that I could find locally that was priced cheaply was shoes. At the local church-run thrift stores, all shoes are $2, all boots are $5, regardless of brand, regardless of condition. So I was able to pick up many nice pair for $2. We're going to run through a few of them quickly since this video has already reached the 10-minute mark. You will notice that I have sold several pair of cleats, and including one pair that didn't even have cleats on them. I passed those shoes up for 2 weeks, and I finally said, oh, heck with it, and bought them. And they ended up selling for $10 plus shipping on top. Many other YouTube people, personalities, will tell you that cleats do not sell. If I was you, I would believe them. That way I will sell more cleats. Nothing really to add too much about shoes. The pictures sell your item. Believe me or not, use a black background with white shoes and a white background with all the rest of the shoes. If you're going to decide to sell shoes, buy shoelaces at every opportunity. A new pair of shoelaces goes a long way towards helping make a sale. These last 2 pair of shoes were baby shoes. I included them in this video because I did purchase them originally for $2 a piece, but after they sold for this amount of money and it was a church-run thrift store, I went back and made a $20 donation. This is a bolo. If anything in this video is a bolo, these Jordan baby shoes are a bolo. Well, this is Man Mountain Link, and I sure do appreciate you sticking with me. I think we'll make a part 2 of this, and maybe we'll come out with it tomorrow or the day after. But this is Man Mountain Link and Bob checking out.
Condoms, Charlie. She wants to know if you brought any condoms.
Yeah, I brought some.
Good job.